Hey everyone, this is Wani and welcome to Wani's house. Well, today is Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2014, and I am preparing tomorrow's dinner as well as setting up for the breakfast for tomorrow for myself, my husband, and my brother and sister-in-law, and my niece and two nephews and a couple of my friends and their husbands tomorrow. So this is like the setup. You guys remember a week and a half ago I was feeling like I was coming down with something. Well, I didn't get sick. I was sniffling in my throat. I battled it, but guess what? My husband got sick. So we had to cancel our holiday game night because he had the flu. And so, you know, he just was not in the mood for company, and he was just such a big baby. So we canceled everything for that. But anyway, I'm going to have my nephews tonight, and then they will open gifts here early in the morning. The gifts that they have that people brought over here for them. So, and then they will eat breakfast, and then they will go home to open their gifts at home. My brother asked me if I will keep them tonight, you know, because he has a lot of things to put together and it's going to make a lot of noise. So I'm going to help him out. So this is my setup for tomorrow. And this is just a cart that I have here in my kitchen, and I set it up with the plates and the silverware. And so on here on this 3-tier platter, this 3-tier server, I'm gonna have like danishes and cinnamon buns and things like that. Different types of danishes, muffins gonna be over here. And I'm also gonna have tonight, I'm putting together my tomato spinach and bacon quiche. So we're gonna have that tomorrow in the morning. And see this little reindeer right here, guys, I found it after my last video, and I found it at the Salvation Army near my job. And it was on a Wednesday, and Wednesday at that Salvation Army is half off days. The regular price of this candelabra is like a deer, and he had here's a closer look of it, but he was $6.99, so I got him for like $3.50, and I just loved it. I wish there were two of them, but it was only one, so I'm happy and thankful for finding him. So he's going to be here on this cart for tomorrow morning's breakfast. Here's some napkins that I purchased about a month or so ago. These were at Joann's, and this was at the beginning of the season. It was, I think it was right before Thanksgiving, and they had these for half off, so they were 99 cents. So I bought like 3 packs of those, and some of these are here, and then some of them I have in my powder room downstairs. And then over here is my buffet set up here in the kitchen. I did not want to set up anything big and elaborate for in the dining room area, because you know it's only about 6 to 8 like adults really, and the 3 kids, so I really didn't want to do all of that. So this is just a really simple buffet that, you know, if you have like a small kitchen area and if you have like a pretty good counter space, this would be perfect. So I'm going to show you here what I have. Okay, so here is it's actually a hot plate, and I bought it a couple of years ago from QVC, and it's by Cook's Essential. I showed you this in a previous video, but the great thing about this is that, let's say I had something I just had to keep warm, and I did not want to use either one of the pans here. So the pans come out. This is what it looks like, right? So they come out, And so if I just wanted to use the hot plate part, I could, this is the hot plate. So I could actually serve like tartlets or some type, let's say pigs in a blanket or anything that I wanted to keep warm. I can actually use this right here. So this is very, very useful. And so right here I'm going to have my sausage and bacon, and then right here I'm going to have biscuits. So the biscuits that I bought are the Pillsbury ones. They have some Pillsbury minis, and they also have the Pillsbury, they're like the grands, but they're the ones that are in the bag, not the ones that are in the roll. So I'm going to make both of those for tomorrow. And although I do like this, I wish I had two separate thermostat temperatures right here, the knobs, so each side will have its own like temperature, but it doesn't. So I could just use it on medium. But I love this thing. That would be the only drawback that I have about it. Then right here we'll have our jelly right here, and then here I'm gonna have the hash browns, and I'm gonna make a big size batch because every time I make them, I always want to take them home, and so it's gonna be in here. It just holds a lot. You can actually, you can fry in here, you can pretty much bake in here, anything you can do in this thing. And I love it because you can actually, when you cook in here, you can take it, unplug it, and take it right to the table. Love it. So this is gonna have hash browns. I have my my pancake mixture is going to be in that container right here, and I use the dried pancake mix, and I just add other things to it to enhance it so it'll taste more homemade. So that is there. Then we have my griddle here. I think the best pancakes on waffles are the ones that are fresh off the griddle and they're still hot. And so my guests will be able to, if they decide they want pancakes, they can make the pancakes here, and then they can have their own plain pancakes if they would like, or they can put like a topping on it. So we have pecans, we have blueberries, and we're gonna have chocolate chips in case the kids want chocolate chip. So we'll have that here. And then I just came from Publix, so that's a cake and some buttermilk that I got from Publix. And then over here is my coffee station. So we have the Keurig right there, and we have the coffee cups. If you remember those, I showed you I got those from IKEA. So some people will have hot chocolate. If they want hot chocolate, we have I just restocked on the French vanilla, the dark roast coffee. I bought some hazelnut coffee. I also bought the dark hot chocolate, some teas. I have some Tazo teas, and so all that is over there. But I have to go to Sam's now, one to pick up Danishes, and the second one is to restock on the French vanilla and the plain mini moves, because my husband loves those two. He will use the hazelnut because they're there, but those are not his favorite. So that's what's left over. So I'm going to go and restock, get another box of those, and this is it. Those cups here in the back, they came from the Dollar Tree. So people want it. I also bought whipped cream, so if they want the whipped cream on their hot chocolate or hot cocoa, they will be able to have it. I also have that carafe right there for the orange juice. And so that's my little station right here. And then over here is my two cake plates. One will have the cake that I just picked up from Publix, because my bacon is hit or miss. Sometimes I'm really, really good, other times not so much. So we don't want to take the chance today, so we got the cakes from Publix. And then tonight, my niece and nephews and myself, we're going to make cookies tonight. And so on the other plate, the cookies are going to go right there. And then, guys, that's my roast there in the crock pot. We're going to have a really, really simple dinner. Like I said, it's only two of us, and then later on tomorrow evening we'll be leaving to go to family's house. So I didn't cook anything so elaborate. And I think the only thing that I have to do is I made last month after the holidays, after Thanksgiving, I made what's that, string bean casserole, and I froze it in the containers, the aluminum containers that you get from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to take that out, let it get room temperature, pop that in the oven, and you know, make a couple of one other side, and I'm pretty much done. I'm going to make some cornbread muffins, and that's it. So this is it, guys. I just wanted to bring you this video. You know, even if your kitchen isn't really big, my kitchen is fairly large. The cart that I have in the middle takes up a little bit of room, so it makes it a little awkward, but my counter space is adequate, and it's adequate enough that you can set up a little buffet in your kitchen area. If your dining area isn't big enough or whatever, or you just don't want to deal with all of that, you still set up your area in your kitchen and have your guests come into the kitchen. They can serve themselves and go back into the dining room. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. Enjoy your Christmas Eve. I know a lot of you guys probably, you're cooking or you're running out taking care of last minute errands or whatever, but I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in the event that I don't put up another video before this year ends. So as I always say, whenever you're in town, you can always stop by Winnie's house. Bye, guys.